Hey community changer, do you want to know how you can get rid of being burnt out and overwhelmed from running your community organization? Then stay tuned. Hey community changer, and welcome back to NKay Solutions, an online consulting company that helps Christian women, community leaders, start and develop true, impactful social change within their communities. Pray the things that I share with you today can be encouragement and knowledge for you to move forward with running your community organization. Today, I want to share how joining an online community can alleviate some of that overwhelming feeling of burnout and exhaustion that you might be experiencing with running your community organization. As community leaders, you already know the power of support. That's what you do. You support your community. Whether you have a board or a committee, it doesn't matter. You as a community leader still need support. I want to talk about a few benefits that you can receive from joining an online community. And there's benefits in joining an in-person and an online, but today I want to focus on an online community because a lot of people have been transitioning either to completely online or they're doing both. And I want to make sure that you're able to gel and mix in both interactions. The first benefit of being a part of an online community is the knowledge you gain from other members of the group. Two brains is better than one, okay? And being able to come together and discuss innovative ways to solve the problems that you might be experiencing within your organization that is causing you a lot of pressure or making you feel overwhelmed. The second benefit of being a part of an online community is networking and collaboration. There is so much benefit in leveraging the connections you're making. For instance, networking with members in your online community can connect you to other people, other stakeholders, funders, or opportunities that can help your organization get your efforts in the community in front of other audiences. And that is so important. In speaking about getting in front of new audiences, collaborating with other organizations, other communities, or even businesses can give you the opportunity to reach new people to grow your community efforts. An example of this is, let's say you've been asked to come to an online event where they're doing like a little online conference or webinar or seminar, and you know how sometimes they branch you out in like little groups. That is a great opportunity for you to meet other people. Now, one little tip that I want to give you is when you are making these networking or collaborating connections, the way that you take the networking into collaboration is follow up. A lot of people miss that particular part. You don't just grab somebody's information, business card, or email, and you don't follow up with them. I encourage you to follow up with the people that you meet. If you need assistance with trying to figure out ways in how to go about exactly what to say or what you should do to follow up, you can always contact me. I have free consultations that I do where me and you can talk about it, and then I can give you some suggestions or strategies on how you can follow up with those networks so that you can start making those collaborations and start growing your community in front of new audiences. Last but definitely not least, of one of the benefits that you can receive with joining an online community is the support, the connection, and the relationships you build. You know, I didn't really truly understand the value of online community until the pandemic happened. I was kind of forced in this way to find my support and my comfort outside of my comfort zone. I was no longer able to meet up with the people that I used to meet up with in my community in person. And so I had to figure out ways to meet with them online. And if some of them weren't available or they just weren't used to it, but I found some amazing online communities that truly helped me. I was able to break out of my cycle of depression. I was able to break out of my cycle of going in and out of my relationship with God and connect to communities that help me cultivate and build my relationship with God and help me mentally to see my value and my worth. Even though I was going to church, I never really felt that connection because I would go to church, I would listen to the word, and then I would leave. But being in those online communities, they encourage you to engage. They encourage you to talk. They encourage you to speak. And as other people speak and you hear their stories, you become comfortable to share your story. And you guys make those relationship connections because somebody may have gone through what you've gone through, or they may be at a point in their life where you can help them. And you start building those relationships. Those relationships can connect you to some other audiences or some other communities that you can touch. And even if it doesn't, because everything isn't about work relationship, it might just heal you as a better community leader so that you can serve your community more effectively. So community changers, that is just a few benefits that I wanted to share with you today about joining an online community. And I think it's a great segue for me to tell you about my online community called The Village. Village is a community for Christian women, community leaders that need that support, that need to be able to be in rooms with other community leaders where they can use their mind and intellectually innovate new ideas and ways to reach their audience or reach their community. It's also a way where you're going to be able to be a part of master classes that are going to help you with some of these challenges and barriers you might be facing within your organization. If you are feeling alone and unsupported, or the money just isn't adding up, you're unsure of how to grow your community and your audience, I encourage you to join The Village. We are going to have sessions where not only are we going to be built up mentally and spiritually within the Lord, because He's the one who gives us our strength in order for us to do this, but we're also going to be encouraged through the master classes and the team building workshops. These things are going to help you be able to think creatively and critically so that you can start solving some of your community's problems outside of the box. I want it to be to where your organization is not just an organization that's giving a handout, but is providing a hand up for your community. We're no longer going to be band-aids for the community, but actually be true social impacts and to change lives for generations to come with being a part of The Village. If this sounds like a community that you want to join, click the link in the bio and I'll be excited to see you there. We are going to have our first meet and greet, and I am excited to tell you all of the logistics of what The Village has to offer you. Well, until next time, community changers, I pray that God gives you the strength, the peace, and the knowledge so that you can walk in the footsteps that He has for you, so that you can continue to do what? Change lives and produce purpose for the community that you serve. Until next time, community changers, peace.